Hello. Okay. ओके
यस सर।
या मैं आदर्श राज का स्वागत करता हूँ यूरेका क्लब में। ओके। हमारा एक छोटा सा नेटवर्क है, उसमें हम जो जो ओलंपियाड वगैरह रहता है, क्योंकि रूरल एरिया में भी बहुत टैलेंट है, लेकिन पब्लिक को
हम्म
मालूम नहीं है ओलंपियाड क्या है। ओके,
हम्म
इसलिए हम
हम्म
2-3 साल से हम प्रयत्न कर रहे हैं। तो
हम्म
आप उनको थोड़ा गाइड करने का मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ। तो
हम्म
आप पहले वो थोड़ा केनी मैडम बोलेंगे, यूरेका की हेड है वो। ओके। ओके।
ओके।
आपके बारे में आप भी इंट्रोड्यूस कर दो। मैं छोटा सा इंट्रोड्यूस इधर किया है। ये
हम्म
सिल्वर मेडलिस्ट है। 2017 में
हम्म
उन्होंने भारत का रिप्रेजेंट किया था और सिल्वर मेडल उनको मिला था। नेदरलैंड में गए थे वो। ओके। अभी उन्होंने बीटेक कंप्लीट किया है आईआईटी गुवाहाटी से। ओके, और वो जॉब कर रहे हैं। ओके। कैनी
हम्म
मैडम बोला।
Yes, um, Adarsh Siraj, I'm welcoming you on behalf of Eureka Science Club and all our other team. So we are very eager to learn something from you, hear something from you, because your journey is so inspirational. Achieving the medal in IJSO is really what I think that it is proud for us. India, we are the Indian. So your inspirations is for this rural area students. Also, because this year only last 3 years we are doing the something effort. We are taking the effort for this Olympiad, but most of the students don't know about the this Olympiad. They only know that Science Olympiad Foundation and that Olympiad.
हम्म
They are not aware about this Junior Science Olympiad or Biology Olympiad. That means IAPT exams.
यस
Our first aim is to know about the what is the importance or what is the how to study about for this exam and all. Huh?
हम्म
So in your lectures you include all this. So I'm welcoming you and I'm handovering to you all over now. Okay.
Hello everyone. I
Session.
hope
Yeah,
uh,
we will take the questions and answer last after the lecture session. Okay.
mhm.
So all students, please mute yourself. If you want to ask any question, you ask after the lecture. And don't type anything in the chat. Okay, hi, hello. It's not allowed. Okay. Yes, you continue now.
Hello everyone. I hope you guys can hear me well.
Yes.
I hope you are doing good and preparing well for whatever things you are targeting. So a little small introduction about my educational journey or background, you can say. So hi, I'm Adarsh Raj Shah. So I'm basically from Mumbai. In ninth standard, I moved to Kota for my further education. So from 9th to 12th standard, I was there in Kota. So there I already knew about this exam, International Junior Science Olympiad, in 8th standard itself. So I started preparing for it in 8th standard because I always had a passion towards science and mathematics. So like solving higher level science and mathematics always gave me some fun. So in eighth standard itself, I started solving a few things. I would be going in details of the materials and resources in my further lecture. So in ninth standard, I moved to Kota. So there I rigorously prepared for IJSO in ninth and 10th standard. So as a result, I got the opportunity to represent India. I was privileged to get selected among top 6 students in India and represent India internationally in 2017 December. So this was held in Netherlands, and I bagged silver medal there. In 11th and 12th standard, I prepared for JE and also cracked it with a good rank and eventually joined IIT Guwahati, majors in computer science and engineering and minor in robotics and artificial intelligence. So, and currently I'm working as a quant researcher in Gurgaon. So this was a bit introduction about myself. Now coming to our topic of the day. So I hope you guys I hope you guys have heard of this exam at least, or if not, then by the end of this lecture, you would be knowing greatly about it. So IJSO stands for International Junior Science Olympiad. So among all the countries, India is having one of the best selection procedure for it. And historically also, you will see India is doing very great in internationally in the International Junior Science Olympiad. We are among top three countries every year. So that's a proud thing to say. Even during my year, we were uh, third internationally. So in India, we have 5 stages for International Junior Science Olympiad. So first stage is known as NACJS, National Standard Examination of Junior Science, also known as IOQJS, which is Qualifier for Junior Science Olympiad. So that is conducted by IAPT, which is International Association of Physics Teacher. So during my time, we had mathematics also in the first stage, NACGS, but now they have changed the syllabus to just physics, chemistry, and biology, which is mainly the target of this exam. Because in further stages also, only physics, chemistry, and biology is asked, no mathematics is there. So I'll just screen share and show you guys the paper pattern. Uh, the screen is visible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first stage is NACJS or IOQJS. So this is around 20 to 30K students participate in it. And it's usually organized in second Sunday of November or something like that in November month. So so earlier mathematics is also there and now it's just PCB. So in physics, chemistry, biology, 20 questions each are there. So total of 60 questions would be asked. So in each subject, can you, Minakshi, can you mute yourself? It's
Meenakshi, please mute yourself. Remove your. Please mute yourself. Meenakshi, please remove.
continuing. So physics, chemistry, biology सिर्फ ये 3 subjects ही होते हैं and 20 questions each are there. So paper pattern, the new paper pattern is like 16 single correct options are there, which is +3 -1. Negative marking भी होती है if you mark wrong answer. And 4 multiple correct questions are there, and in which the score is +6 and 0. सो मल्टी करेक्ट में बेसिकली अगर जितने भी मल्टीपल ऑप्शंस करेक्ट होते हैं अगर सब सही किया तो ही मिलता है +6 मार्क्स. देयर इज नो पार्शियल मार्किंग एज सच. सो इंडिविजुअली ईच सब्जेक्ट का स्कोर 72 हो जाता है और टोटल स्कोर इज 216. So this is about the first stage, NACJS. And among that 20K, 30K students, 300 students are selected for INJSO, which is Indian National Junior Science Olympiad, which is organized by HBCSC. So HBCSC stands for, those who don't know, Homi Bhabha Center for Science and Education. So ये एग्जाम अराउंड जनवरी एंड में होगा और फेब फर्स्ट वीक में. सो यू हैव रफली 2.5 months to prepare for it. उसका पेपर पैटर्न और डिफिकल्टी लेवल थोड़ा इंक्रीज हो जाता है क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली सेकेंड स्टेज, तो उसमें से भी अगर फिल्टर आउट करने हैं स्टूडेंट्स, थोड़ा सा चैलेंजिंग पेपर होता है. सो इन दैट वी हैव 35 क्वेश्चन which is divided into section A, B and C, and total marks is 90. तो सेक्शन A and B दोनों ऑब्जेक्टिव होते हैं. तो सेक्शन A में 15 क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, उसमें भी +3 -1 होता है, 45 marks total. Section B has 9 objective questions +50. ये क्वेश्चंस थोड़े कंपैरेटिवली डिफिकल्ट होंगे सेक्शन A से. तो ये 15 क्वेश्चंस यहाँ है तो 5 each PCB के लिए. सिमिलरली 9 क्वेश्चन 3 each फॉर PCB. और सेक्शन C कैरीज सिग्निफिकेंट वेटेज, 90 मार्क्स का होता है. तो उसमें 11 सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस होता है, विच इज यूजुअली डिवाइडेड ऐसे 4 फिजिक्स, 4 केमिस्ट्री and 3 biology or any other thing. तो यहाँ since there is a 50% of the weightage is subjective, so उसके लिए मतलब you need to be very well versed of how to write subjective answer, how to clearly uh, mention your thoughts and formulate the answers. So वो skills भी थोड़ा आ जाता है. Then this wraps up the INGSO, which is the second stage. And the third stage is OCSC, Orientation Cum Selection Camp. So इसमें से जो टॉप 35 स्टूडेंट्स होंगे INGSO से, वो OCSC के लिए प्रोसीड करते हैं. So OCSC के लिए आप सबको मुंबई बुलाया, मतलब जो टॉप 35 स्टूडेंट सेलेक्ट हुए हैं उनको मुंबई बुलाया जाता है HBCSC के कैंपस में. तो उधर अराउंड 20 to 25 days हम रहते हैं. So that is quite an experience. You get to interact top 35 students nationally. So एक तरीके से motivation भी होता है, inspiring भी होता है meeting other brilliant students. On top of it, बहुत सारे exams होते हैं throughout the 25 days. So mainly 2 objective exams होता है. Again 30 questions, 3 hours each. टू सब्जेक्टिव एग्जाम्स होते हैं, वो भी सिमिलरली अराउंड 12 to 15 क्वेश्चंस होंगे, 3 आवर्स ईच. और टोटल 18 एक्सपेरिमेंट्स होते हैं. तो एक्सपेरिमेंट्स में 12 इंडिविजुअल एक्सपेरिमेंट्स होते हैं एंड 6 ग्रुप एक्सपेरिमेंट्स भी होते हैं. सो व्हाई इज OCSC डिजाइन लाइक दिस? वो जूनियर साइंस के पेपर पैटर्न से हाईली इंस्पायर्ड है कि एग्जैक्टली वैसा ही हो, इसीलिए OCSC का पेपर टाइप ऐसा होता है. तो फिर OCSC में आउट ऑफ आफ्टर दिस 25 days and each objective, subjective and experiments have some weightage. तो जो cumulative average जिनका भी top 6 में आता है, so those are selected for the final International Junior Science Olympiad and they will be representing the country. So ये जो बीच में as a fourth stage mentioned होता है, that is pre-departure training. That is nothing but a training camp for the top 6 selected students. So ये junior science olympiad के 10-15 days पहले होता है. So timeline के लिए जैसे ये Jan end में होता था INJSO, so OCSC around May में होता है. So OCSC के लिए you have again 4 months, good 4 months preparation time. तो उसमें student usually जो भी टॉपिक्स अभी तक NSCGS INJSO के लिए पढ़ा है उसको रिवाइज करते हैं और हाई लेवल पे पढ़ते हैं and prepare for experimental exams also in their respective schools. Then this International Junior Science Olympiad happens in December. So you can see the exam started. पूरा एक साल का step by step exam होता है with consistent preparation and dedication. You have to work hard. So around like 2 years of journey थी मेरे लिए. Like I started preparing for it in let's say 8th mid or 9th standard beginning. And फिर 9th standard के November में I gave the first stage. फिर eventually 10th standard के December में the next year. This was November 16 and eventually I represented India in December 2017. So it was quite an experience and great journey. So some add-ons I would like to say कि you will see कि so many students are preparing for this, like around 20k 30k students are giving and eventually सिर्फ 6 students ही select होते हैं. So like not to get scared by this or intrigued by this. So जो इस एग्जाम का सिलेबस है, फिजिक्स एंड केमिस्ट्री एंड बायोलॉजी, lot of it aligns with the JEE and NEET part also. So this whole IJSO in India is considered the best exam which you can give in 9th and 10th standard. Your whole foundation for whatever you are pursuing or aspiring for would be like rock solid. Your foundation would be rock solid because physics and chemistry of this exam aligns almost completely with the JEE advanced syllabus. So definitely in 11th and 12th standard बहुत help करेगा आपको, since you have prepared for this, already basics आता होगा तो काफी easy हो जाएगा 11th and 12th standard में आपको JEE का preparation भी. Similarly जो NEET aspiring students है तो biology जो आप पढ़ोगे यहाँ during this exam preparation, that would help you. और like during this preparation of junior science जो बाकी भी SOF और silver zone के जितने भी एग्जाम्स होते हैं, NSTSC, NMTC, जो भी दूसरे ओलंपियाड्स होते हैं, उन सबका प्रिपरेशन हो जाता है काइंड ऑफ. Like during my time maths भी था, तो I need to study mathematics also, तो जो maths olympiad RMO and all, तो वो सबके लिए preparation हो गया था. So just by focusing on this exam I was able to like crack all the other exams with a very good rank. तो वो सब एड ऑन एडवांटेजेस है. और इवेंचुअली तो जेई जो फाइनल गोल होता है लोगों का, इंजीनियर्स का, या फिर नीट जिनको मेडिकल करना है, तो उसके लिए भी डेफिनेटली बहुत हेल्प करा मुझे ड्यूरिंग दिस प्रिपरेशन इन नाइन्थ एंड टेंथ स्टैंडर्ड. और ऑल्सो बोर्ड एग्जाम्स के लिए भी काफी हेल्प हो जाता है. सो लाइक बोर्ड एग्जाम के लिए भी इट वाज वेरी, आई फेल्ट बोर्ड एग्जाम्स वेरी इजी सिंस आई हैव प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर all these things. So, and one more important thing is giving so many exams and constantly like getting into the JE environment, experiencing the competition that close to JE level competition in ninth and 10th standard helps you getting accustomed with the एग्जाम टेम्परामेंट की. क्योंकि वो बहुत अपने आप में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज होती है कि जितना नॉलेज है एग्जाम में पेशेंटली एग्जाम टेम्परामेंट हैंडल करते हुए अपना बेस्ट परफॉर्म करना. क्योंकि कई बार ऐसा होता है कि बहुत सारी क्वेश्चन हमें आते हैं बट हम वो पढ़ ही नहीं पाते. इधर वी पैनिक या फिर सीइंग सो मेनी स्टूडेंट्स, सो मच कंपटीशन, वी आरंट एबल टू मैनेज द एग्जाम एनवायरनमेंट. सो ये काफी कॉमन चीज होती है स्टूडेंट्स में. तो इन गिविंग सच लेवल ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन फ्रॉम नाइन्थ एंड टेंथ स्टैंडर्ड इटसेल्फ would definitely help you a lot in your 11th and 12th standard. So cool, having the cool mindset during the exam. तो आप इतने सारे स्टेजेस ऑफ एग्जाम देते हो, मॉक टेस्ट हो गए ऑफ दिस एग्जाम्स, तो वो अपने आप धीरे धीरे ग्रेजुअली बिल्डअप हो जाएगा. So these are the other add-on advantages of preparing for this. So by this time, if anyone has anything to add, ask or something, so I can answer that if any doubt so far, or I'll move to the syllabus part.
So if you are having the question regarding this syllabus, regarding the
Exam
about the
pattern.
yeah for exam, that question only you ask. Don't
Hmm.
ask how to get the IIT, JEE, how to study and all. Okay, okay, Vijay?
Anything if you want regarding whatever I have explained so far, I
Yeah.
can clarify it once again, or else I'll move to syllabus part.
Yes,
गोविंद
Vijay.
Is
शिंदे.
my voice
Hello,
clearly?
hello. I want to ask.
या.
Hello,
Haha, yeah.
हाँ.
Yes.
hello. Actually,
Yes.
I'm struggling for NSCJS tutor. Actually, we are from
Mm-hmm.
Kalyan base. From
Mm-hmm.
sixth standard only we came to know because my daughter is interested in astronomy, and we have visited in
Okay.
Nehru Planetarium and Nehru Science Center. So, sir has also told
Mm-hmm.
us she should try for NSCJS. So, we have
Mm-hmm.
joined LM in eighth
Mm-hmm.
standard. So they told us that
Mm-hmm.
she should try from the ninth standard. But they didn't disclose
Mm-hmm.
about the facts that after appearing the talent tax exam, when she will get 90%, thereafter we will give coaching to her. So it's a waste of 1 year in eighth standard. So now she is 14 years old. So she has
Mm-hmm.
only 7 to 8 months time to prepare NSCJS, and still we don't know the what is the syllabus. We only know they are asking a question still JEE mains level. So we don't have textbook. So please suggest us what is a textbook, suggest us how to prepare, how it is connected with JEE. She is more interested in astrophysics and astronomy, so how it is
Mm-hmm.
helpful for her future, and
Mm-hmm.
how many hours she has to study so that she can cover within 8, or I think from March she will start. So
Mm-hmm.
still she has to study ninth standard syllabus, 10th standard NCRT, Pathfinder, someone has told me, or IIT Foundation series also someone has told me. So
Mm-hmm.
how it is possible without
Mm-hmm.
any tutor, without anyone helps, she will cover all this syllabus, and can you give just guidance?
Yeah, yeah, surely, surely. So currently she's in eighth standard, right?
Yeah.
I hope this would help the other students as well. So I'll about the syllabus. I'll just be starting it after answering you. So I'll be going in depth of the syllabus and resources what are required. And regarding this,
But
like,
she will, sir, it is possible to possible for her to cover syllabus till JEE mains
Ma'am,
yeah, yeah,
because
like to some, you should begin with first understanding the basics. So by the time your daughter gives NSCJS, so she has the basic knowledge of the subjects, not to go in very deep of each topic. And as and on once stage is cleared, so you can revise the earlier topics and deep dive into the uh, relevant syllabus. So constantly, like as an stage by stage, you can
can you
improve the
suggest a
knowledge.
textbook? Can you
Yeah, yeah,
suggest,
I'll be suggesting the textbooks.
or do you
So
have
shortly.
NSCJS material? Or
ma'am,
if
please,
anyone
please, we
can
will
give a
discuss about
contact
it
so we get
afterward. Ma'am, please wait. We will discuss about the syllabus, book, and afterward. Let it
Mhm.
continue. Okay.
Okay, so continuing the syllabus, ma'am, this would be helping answer your question also. So, firstly, in Junior Science Olympiad, the most important subject is physics. And this physics is also very important for astronomy and other Olympiads. So, astronomy and astronomy, physics, biology, and other Olympiads are split in 11th and 12th standard. So 9th and 10th standard students prepare for Junior Science Olympiad, and as per their interest in 11th and 12th standard, either whatever subjects they are specifically interested in, either astronomy, physics, chemistry, biology, or mathematics, they can individually prepare for that. So IJSO sets the base. So the most important subject which I felt and my favorite subject during the whole JE and IJSO preparation was physics. So the important topics in physics is, as I mentioned, I'll be sharing this doc with the Bhushan sir also, and they'll be sending you. So no need to worry about that. So in physics, the key subjects, the most important subjects are kinematics, 1D, 2D, vectors, NLM, work power and energy, gravitation, electricity and magnetism, optics and light, heat and thermodynamics, and fluid dynamics. So regarding the resources, the best go-to book is H.C. Verma. So actually, the syllabus of IJSO is 9th, 10th, and same subjects, same topics of 9th and 10th standard is also there in 11th and 12th standard, but little deeper level. तो जो सेम टॉपिक जैसे आप 9th और 11th का सिलेबस कंपेयर करोगे तो उसमें काफी सारे ऑलमोस्ट ऑल दी सब्जेक्ट फिजिक्स में सारे टॉपिक सिमिलर ही होते हैं जस्ट वो ग्रेट डिटेल में होते हैं सिमिलरली 10th और 12th में भी सेम चीज होल्ड्स तो वही की the go-to book for me was H.C. Verma of 11th and 12th standard. तो मैंने मेनली ये जो टॉपिक्स थे एच सी वर्मा से ही रेफर करे थे इनिशियली टू सेट द बेस तो उसमें यू सी तो थोड़ा सा थियरी होता है सॉल्व एग्जांपल्स होते हैं तो सॉल्व थियरी पढ़ने के बाद सॉल्व एग्जांपल से आपको आइडिया लगेगा और फिर उसके बाद उसके क्वेश्चंस होते हैं तो सॉल्व एग्जांपल से इंस्पायर्ड ही क्वेश्चंस होते हैं तो उससे आपकी प्रैक्टिस भी हो जाएगी और रिगार्डिंग अगर खुद से ही प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो ट्यूटर की अवेलेबिलिटी नहीं है तो एच सी वर्मा के सोल्यूशंस भी ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल होते हैं उससे भी समझा जा सकता है यूट्यूब पे भी क्वेश्चन वाइज भी मिल जाएगा तो दैट वुड हेल्प सो H.C. Verma of 11th and 12th standard was my go-to book for international junior science Olympiad preparation. So ये सारे स्टेजेस के लिए सफिशिएंट होगा फिर एक इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट हाईलाइट करना चाहूंगा कि जो भी एग्जाम आप दे रहे हो करेंटली जैसे नवंबर में एनएससीजेएस देना होगा फिर आईएनजेएसओ देना होगा नेक्स्ट ईयर जनवरी में तो उसके जो भी पास्ट ईयर पेपर अवेलेबल है ऑनलाइन आपको मिल जाएंगे इफ यू विल सर्च तो जो भी रेलेवेंट पास्ट ईयर पेपर है उसको एज अ एग्जाम भी देना है आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग द सिलेबस दैट वुड बी योर मॉक टेस्ट बिफोर द एक्चुअल एग्जाम तो उसमें से अगर करते टाइम लगा कि ये सिलेबस ये टॉपिक थोड़ा वीक है तो वो सब मार्क कर लेना है और उसको ये जो रिसोर्सेस में मेंशन कर रहा हूँ उससे वापस आके स्ट्रॉन्ग करना है तो वो चीज को लाइक कीप दैट इन माइंड कमिंग टू केमिस्ट्री सो केमिस्ट्री में मेनली जैसे केमिस्ट्री आपको सबको पता होगा कि फिजिकल इनऑर्गेनिक और ऑर्गेनिक में डिवाइड हो जाता है इवेंचुअली तो ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री का उतना वेटेज नहीं होता है, सबसे ज्यादा वेटेज होता है फिजिकल केमिस्ट्री का और उसके बाद इनऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री का। तो इनऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री के लिए अगेन लाइक 11th और 12th की एनसीईआरटी इज मोर देन सफिशिएंट, उससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं पढ़ना होता है। तो आपको ऐसे लग रहा होगा कि 11th एंड 12th थोड़ा, अभी तो हम 8th और 9th स्टैंडर्ड में ही हैं, तो 11th और 12th का मैं क्यों बोल रहा हूँ, तो सिलेबस काफी सिमिलर होता है। नाइन्थ, आई एम रिपीटिंग इट अगेन, 9th और 11th का सिलेबस काफी सेम होता है, 10th और 12th का भी काफी सेम होता है। तो पहले 9th के साथ साथ 9th और 11th का करना चाहिए, क्योंकि 9th के टॉपिक्स एग्जैक्टली 11th में होंगे बट इन ग्रेट डिटेल। तो वो थोड़ा सा मतलब सिंस एनएससीजीएस में जो सिलेक्शन प्रोसीजर है, इवेंचुअली क्वेश्चंस थोड़े डिफिकल्ट होते जाते हैं क्योंकि इतने सारे स्टेजेस है, तो वो आपको 11th का 12th का पढ़ा हुआ भी हेल्प हेल्प आएगा। तो जितना आपसे हो पा रहा है, जितना समझ में आ रहा है, ऑनलाइन भी सब चीजों के सोल्यूशंस अवेलेबल होते हैं, और कोई टीचर भी है तो उनसे भी यू कैन रीच आउट टू देम और दे विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू। तो इनऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री के लिए 11th और 12th के एनसीईआरटी है, जो टॉपिक्स मैंने लिखा है मेनली वो जो इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स मैंने जो लिखा है वही रेफर करना है, सब चीज पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है। Yeah, ninth, and again, like someone is saying, I am from ninth standard. Is this for me? So yes, this is for you. 11th और 12th में के भी जो टॉपिक्स जो 9th और 10th में होते हैं वो आप पढ़ोगे तो आपको डेफिनेटली आगे भी लाइक इन जेई और नीट भी हेल्प करेगा ही, क्योंकि इवेंचुअली वो पढ़ना ही है। तो केमिस्ट्री के टॉपिक्स जो है, मूल कॉन्सेप्ट होता है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। तो और एटॉमिक स्ट्रक्चर, पीरियोडिक टेबल, केमिकल बॉन्डिंग, केमिकल इक्विलिब्रियम, इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री, केमिकल काइनेटिक्स एंड थर्मोडायनेमिक्स। तो इसमें से कुछ 11th के टॉपिक है, कुछ 12th के। तो मोर और लेस जो भी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है वो इसमें से ही आते हैं, तो दिस वुड कवर इट। कमिंग टू बायोलॉजी, सो अगेन लाइक बायोलॉजी के लिए भी 9th एंड 11th सेम होता है, 10th और 12th सेम होता है। जस्ट फॉर द डिटेल्स, 11th और 12th वंस आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग 9th एंड 10th का जो भी टॉपिक्स है, यू कैन मूव ऑन टू 11th और 12th, या फिर जो टॉपिक और डिटेल में जिससे ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं तो उसके वो करेस्पॉन्डिंग टॉपिक 11th और 12th के एनसीईआरटी से भी रेफर करना चाहिए। तो अगेन इसमें भी जो इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स जिससे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं, तो वो सेल बायोलॉजी एंड डिवीजन, जेनेटिक्स बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, उससे काफी क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं। प्लांट एनिमल टिश्यू एंड फिजियोलॉजी, मॉलिक्यूलर बेसिस ऑफ इनहेरिटेंस करके भी एक चैप्टर है 12th में, जो उससे भी थोड़े मोड़े पूछ लेते हैं। इवोल्यूशन और इवेंचुअली बायोटेक्नोलॉजी से रिलेटेड भी थोड़े थोड़े क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं। सो ये तो हो गया सिलेबस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से। एक और चीज मैं शेयर करना चाहूंगा कि जो फाइनल स्टेज का जो सिलेबस होता है इंटरनेशनल जूनियर साइंस का, तो वो आपको रेडिली वेबसाइट पे मिल जाएगा। तो ये है उसका पीडीएफ। सो IJSO.IJSOweb.org, मैं चैट में लिंक भी मेंशन कर दे रहा हूँ। सो ये वेबसाइट पे यू कैन फाइंड द सिलेबस, ऑल द पास्ट ईयर पेपर्स। तो एज एंड व्हेन आप जैसे जैसे फ्यूचर राउंड्स के लिए क्वालिफाई होते हो, तो यू कैन रेफर टू दैट वेबसाइट, और वहाँ सारे साल के पास्ट ईयर पेपर्स है। तो उससे आपको और बेटर आइडिया लगेगा कि क्या रेलेवेंट टॉपिक्स है, क्या प्रिपेयर करना चाहिए, क्या मेरा वीक है, किस पे और फोकस करना चाहिए, क्या ज्यादा पूछा जा रहा है, क्या कम पूछा जा रहा है। तो वो सारी चीजें आपको क्लियर हो जाएगी। तो ये डिटेल में सिलेबस आईजेएसओ वालों ने ही लिख के दिया है हर चीज की, केमिस्ट्री में, बायोलॉजी में, फिजिक्स में क्या मेन टॉपिक है और क्या सब टॉपिक्स है। तो काफी डिटेल्ड सिलेबस है ये। सो यू गाइस कैन रेफर टू दिस एज वेल। आप आपको वो मिल जाएगा उस IJSO लिंक पे। एंड सो दिस वाज अबाउट द सिलेबस पार्ट। सो किसी को कुछ स्पेसिफिकली सिलेबस में और कुछ पूछना हो तो आई कैन आंसर दैट।
Shojit Malik, if you are not interested, then leave the meeting, okay?
Sir, you are suggested us that JEE main syllabus will cover. So for that, which series my daughter has to study? Because here there is only 11th and 12th you have suggested. So for JEE main syllabus, if it's covering, then how which someone has told us Pathfinder, someone has told us IIT Foundation series. So what is that? Actually, I'm not science student, so I'm not aware about
Mhm.
that.
So, ma'am, I am aware of the IIT Foundation and Pathfinder, all those books. I have done that myself also. But to begin with, since your daughter is just in 8th standard, so for JEE mains
Now
level,
she will go in ninth standard. So
yeah, yeah,
she
yeah.
has
Yeah, yeah, I
okay.
got that. I got that.
Yeah.
So for JEE mains itself, whatever resources I have mentioned, so that covers the basics of JEE. For advanced, there are more advanced books, and and you are very well said. The level of IJSO goes till JEE mains level also. So the HC Verma for physics, which I mentioned, is the main book for making your foundation strong. It's very beautiful book. All the it's very easy also. It's not very complicated. So even a ninth and 10th standard student can eventually with the help of the solved examples and all can solve it. So I would suggest like first for physics, since your daughter also wanted to prepare for astronomy. So for that, physics is the core subject. Eventually, in 11th and 12th standard, there will be more topics she needs to study specifically for astronomy. But for time being in 9th and 10th standard, she should focus on improving and making her physics strong. So for that, HC Verma is the go-to book. Once that is done, then she could go on other resources.
And
Let her study first
I
10,
think that
9 and 10 syllabus and then start
Yeah,
first, go through the concept first and then you
yeah,
think
go.
about the JE and all. Because
actually that is this is
yeah,
actually
first you should clear your concept of 9 and 10 standard. For 9
Hmm.
and 10 standard also, HC Verma book is also there.
Yeah, even for
okay.
ninth and 10th standard, HC
Actually,
Verma book
this is
is
the
there.
main problem because Alan they have not guided properly
Ma'am,
that she has to
continue,
start from
don't,
eighth standard. So we are very late. So in 10 months, my actually problem is in 10 months means can you give us the schedule how many hours she has to study so she that
depends upon student.
so
No?
that she can cover the syllabus till November.
This is
Madam, please don't give any don't this thing any institute name. Okay,
Okay,
don't mention any institute name. Okay.
okay.
ma'am, first you
So,
go through what the lecture and then you ask the question. How much time it is we have to study and all. It depends upon the students.
yeah, exactly. It depends upon the student, and like some
Student,
people are able to do it quickly, some take more time. So, it should be more syllabus based. So, whatever books and topics I have mentioned, so firstly go through that topics of ninth and 10th standard, and then ninth and 10th NCRT, I would say, and then go to the further books which I have mentioned, like H.C. Verma for physics, R.C. Mukherjee for physical chemistry, for inorganic chemistry, 11th and 12th NCRT, and for biology, again 11th and 12th NCRT. So first aim should be to cover the ninth and 10th NCRT and then move to 11th and 12th NCRT. Ninth and 10th NCRT would itself help you with developing the basics of NACJS. But since as and when the exams get harder and harder, you need to study those topics from 11th and 12th from the books which I have mentioned, so that you can easily solve those questions which are asked in further stages.
Are Yashodip Mali, please you leave yourself, leave the meeting. If you are not interested, then why you are disturbing others? Yes, Adira, you continue.
So any more questions regarding the syllabus and all? If
This exam is for 8, 9 and 10 standard. So we are not repeating again. Okay. If you want to know about the JE, this is not a JE lecture. This is only for we are discussing about the IJSO.
so, a little more about IJSO. international stage eligibility and all, so that you guys can decide whether you are eligible or not. So by the time of the fifth stage, your age should be like, that is by the time of December of that year particular in which the internationals are getting held, your age should be less than equal to 15 years, or else like you are not allowed to participate in the internationals. So this is one very important criteria. So final team of six would be selected, uh, and the websites which I have mentioned even in the chat. So the first website is for the detailed syllabus, and you can refer to the past year paper from download section of that website. So that would also give you idea of like what all questions are asked, because just covering the syllabus and understanding the topics is not sufficient. The way the questions are asked are very subjective and at times tricky also. So going through the past year papers would definitely help you to get the hang of the exam, how the questions are being asked, how the things are twisted. Like, because the subjective questions are in such a manner, you would be given a big paragraph and you would be having part wise question, part A, part B, part C. Each part would keep on increasing the difficulty level, so that ways you would get idea of it. Other than that, the somebody asked in chat what are the benefits of IJSO. So again, IJSO is the best exam anyone can prepare for in ninth and 10th standard, because this helped me across all the exams. Like you guys only, like by this time you guys also know that what are the syllabus and how relevant it is for JEE and NEET further exams also, which you would be targeting in 11th and 12th. And talking about the other SOF or Silver Zone or other private Olympiads. So that would be like cakewalk for you, like after preparing for this, because as I have mentioned the syllabus also, you have seen the syllabus is quite detailed and requires deep knowledge about each topic. So this covers it all. So this is the main advantage for preparing for IJSO. I have also emphasized about being used to the exam environment and handling the temperament. So that is another important benefit of it. So, how many rounds would to clear to crack the exam? As I mentioned during the stage-wise thing. So, first is NSCJS, second is INJSO, third is OCSC. So, around 20 to 30K students appear for NSCJS. Among that, top 300 are selected for INJSO. From there, top 35 selected from OCSC, and there from top 6 are selected for IJSO. So, this is the procedure. So, around 3 rounds you have to clear to be in the top six. So I've mentioned the syllabus also, and yes, anything more anyone wants to when the exam is held. So I previously mentioned like the first stage is held in November. Let's say talking about this year, so it would be held in like second Sunday of November 2025. Second stage would be held in Jan end or Feb first week of November of 2026. The third stage will be in May 2026, and the final stage will be in December 2026. So I think so. This year, last year it was held in Romania. This year it's going to be held in Russia. Eight standard students can also appear for NSCJS. Yeah, they are eligible. So that would definitely help. The preparation would definitely help you uh, for making a foundation stronger, and then you can reappear in ninth standard with an experience. So that's an added advantage. Uh,
First level
okay,
second
sir.
class.
This year I gave NSCJS and I was amongst center top 20%, 10%. Actually, top 1% nationally is selected for INJSO. So the age limit can be calculated in this manner, like Samir Patil answering to your question. Age limit, like by the time you are like by the time of fifth stage, which is IJSO, your age should be less than equal to 15 years. Like let's say if you started giving NSCJS from 2025, so by 2026 December, your age should be less than equal to 15 years. So this is the age limit criteria. Uh, then somebody asked top six prizes. Yeah, you do get lots of cash prize from SBCSC also. You get books also for the top six students. On top of it, like representing India internationally, it's itself like lifetime experience. If someone asks me what is the best, one of the best experience of my life, I would say like one of the best or the best experience of my life was 10 days in 10 or 11 days in Netherlands, where I got the chance to represent my country globally, nationally, wearing the India's blazer. So that moment gives me goosebumps, and that itself is the biggest prize for me. So, like, that's a proud moment for you, for your teachers, for your parents. So, there is like nothing compared to it. Like, that's the biggest prize. Is it for eights also? I answered that. Uh, where are exams held? So, you would get the centers. So, first stage NSCJS is held at many places. The second stage is only held at 15 centers in India. So they would give the traveling, whatever expenses, travel expenses and all. So that would be sponsored by HBCSC when you qualify the first stage. How to participate is like you can go to IAPT website for registering and to know the participation procedure and all. Where are the exam held? Is it also for ninth? Yes, it is for ninth. Uh, I am in ninth standard and my age is 16, so you won't be eligible for it. I am interested in both biology and astronomy. Then IJSO is yes, yes, definitely it's useful for you. Biology, like preparing for biology would definitely help, and for astronomy, physics is really important. So yeah, IJSO, like if you want to seriously target those Olympiads, senior Olympiads, eventually in 11th and 12th standard, you should definitely prepare for IJSO.
Everything you go through the website IIPT for the registration. Okay. Just now he told you instead of first you listen you and then start your study. Okay. Syllabus, everything is given. Exam is
Great.
conducted in the month of November. It is mentioned in the slide.
If we start preparing now, will we be able to give the exam and score good? Yeah, like never, it's not too late to start, always, I would say. So you can, since I've mentioned the syllabus also, the procedure, exam procedure also, you can refer to other YouTube videos as well. Like they have also explained the procedure in detail. But more or less, this is the how the exams are conducted, and this is the summarization, and all the important topics are covered in it. So yeah, definitely. Like you have to make a structured plan and structure the syllabus how you would be covering it till November or before the exam. Be consistent, be dedicated, have patience. Keep giving the mock tests also, like downloading the previous previous year NSCJS paper, INJSO paper. So that would help you track your progress. So yeah, definitely, like you can start it from now and score good marks in it.
Yes,
Uh,
Dhiraj, Adarsh Raj, I want to know your experience in when you award is about in which country you have won it.
yeah, yeah, surely, ma'am. I would.
Share your experience about the silver medal after winning the silver medal. And all.
So I would start from my experience going to internationals and then eventually what was the
Yeah,
experience.
yeah,
So in OCSC, when after getting selected in top six students, so I have like rigorously prepared and consistently prepared throughout the 1.5 years by the time I was selected in OCSC. So there in 25 days of orientation camp, come selection camp, lots of experiments were held, as I mentioned, like two objective paper, two subjective paper, and 18 experiments were held. Among that, after getting selected into top six students, so we were awarded by Infosys. There was a cash prize. We were given lots of prizes for gifts. And on top of it, the best feeling was I'll be representing my country. So that was a goosebumps moment for it. So from May to December, I rigorously prepared for the internationals, gave multiple previous year papers, and kept revising things, kept improving my weak areas. And eventually, in December, so that year it was held in Netherlands. So that was my first international flight. So it was a really like dream come true moment for me. So there in internationals, we were there for around 10 to 11 days. So there were around 50 countries and top six students from each country were there. So interacting with all of them, sharing about the educational culture there, the other culture there, interacting with all the country students was really enriching experience. Interacting with all the brilliant students, all the 300 billion students all across the world. So that was quite an experience. So there also we had like one objective, one subjective, and one experimental exams. And as a result, on the 11th day, India stood third internationally. So it was really a proud moment for it. We won four gold medals and two silver medals. So that was really like proud moment for all of us for
Hmm.
our country. So eventually, after getting answering to the ma'am's question, experience after bagging silver medal after that. So by the time I had studied all the foundation level basics of all the relevant topics for JE, since I was targeting JE. So in 11th and 12th standard, it was quite, I wouldn't say easy, but it was quite helpful because since I already know the foundation, I can spend more time on improving and strengthening the topics which I've already studied, solve more books, go deep in all the topics. So that was really helpful in 11th and 12th standard, which helped me cracking almost all the first stages of Olympiads like astronomy, physics, chemistry. Even I cracked the biology Olympiad first stage in 10th standard itself. So whatever studied and prepared during International Junior Science Olympiad and after representing India internationally. So there was a sense of confidence and belief in myself. Like if I work hard for anything, I can grab it. So that motivation, that inspiration, that attitude kept and helped in all the exams and helped me keep moving forward and excelling in whatever things or fields which I pursue in my life, or be it exams or be it JE or even in college or after college.
My daughter
So
can appear physics Olympiad in 10th standard because of her age limit will close 15 years. And
yes, we can represent.
at a time, same time, she can appear physics Olympiad and astronomy Olympiad.
Yeah,
Because syllabus
yeah,
will be
she
same.
can. Yeah, the syllabus is similar for astronomy. She need to study some
Only
more
astronomy
topics.
she has to study. And can you
Ha,
just
but the
suggest us?
physics.
Can you suggest us one more thing? It is IOQM is a IOQM maths will help in physics Olympiad.
Actually, IOQM and RMO are more on non-routine mathematics. It deviates a little from for JE as well because geometry and all other topics are there. But yeah, like since in junior stages, in ninth and 10th standard, I recommend students like if they are interested in mathematics, they should also like give those exams, which helps you think more logically and improves your brain so that your aptitude and analytical skills improve, which eventually definitely helps in all aspects of life.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Yes, anybody want to ask the question regarding the ITCU? Yes, Aryan. Aryan.
If
Uh,
anything in chat is unanswered, so can you please like retype it again if something went up? I missed it.
Good
Yeah, Aryan,
evening.
you can ask. Yeah, good
Yes,
evening.
Uh,
Aryan.
can you
Yes.
upload this website of file on our group?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll be sharing it with Bhushan sir. Like, okay, I'll wait a second. I'll drop it here itself.
Sir, I have heard that that if students will clear a third level, then there is JEE, that not JEE exam is not required. They will get directly admission in IIT Kanpur. Is it true?
Uh, I have heard of it. Like there is IIT Kanpur has given weightage to Olympiad, so it's not just for junior science Olympiad, also for senior Olympiads as well. If you are selected among internationally, but I'm not very sure of that news because it came very recently, and by the time I have graduated also, so I haven't followed it, but yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay.
Also
So
in
it is to
IIT
be the next
Guwahati
step.
also. IIT Guwahati also, I think.
IIT
Even in
Bombay
IIT.
also I have heard.
Yeah.
I have heard of Kanpur. I'm not sure about others. You can refer to the news and the particular IITs to be like more sure about the news.
Okay.
Yes, you can refer any books. You
Yeah,
go through
every
the
book is a
syllabus.
good book.
Yeah, you go through the syllabus. IIPT on IIPT website, there is a, everything is there. Yes.
Just make sure like not to waste your time on solving too much problems of each topic. Rather, do both depth as well as breadth wise study so that you cover the whole syllabus to a good extent, not that you are just going deep into one topic and missing out the other syllabus. And as and when you go on further stages, you can going deeper into the individual topics. So, like if you are referring any other book, also make sure of this point, like not to get too much indulged into one book or one topic and missing out the syllabus.
Yes, Rushikesh, do you want to ask question? Rushikesh,
No, ma'am, I understood everything. Thank you.
very nice.
Thank
Govind,
you.
Govind Shinde. Govind Shinde.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to ask any question?
No, 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 ma'am.
Then how you are raising the hand? Yes, any doubt?
No, 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 no.
Okay. Other?
If an, if anyone wants me to repeat or go through anything, or if I missed any question in the chat unanswered, feel free to ask. I can explain it all again, whatever you want.
Actually, I have to ask something. Now,
Go
last
on.
year I had given NSCJS and I was among the center top, but then the second level I couldn't qualify, and then actually now this year the age limit is from something 2011 starting to 2012 ending. So I
Okay.
am not eligible in that criteria. I'm born in 2010. So this year I can appear for physics, chemistry, or astronomy.
Yeah,
So
you
can
can.
you please give me a little idea how I can proceed further?
So, so again, like same as IJSO, physics, chemistry, or other exams, other Olympiad also will help you with your foundation. So, if you are targeting JEE eventually, so you should focus only on physics and chemistry. If you want to pursue NEET eventually, so you can go for biology. So, what you wanna pursue in 11th and 12th standard, depending on that, uh, you can go on. Like for physics to begin with, if you and on top of it, what is your passion? Like what subject excites you the most? So if it's physics, you can begin with the H.C. Verma book, which I've mentioned after completing the ninth and 10th standard syllabus. You can move on to 11th and 12th H.C. Verma. So it's a basic book with good examples. So like it would be fun to solve it if you are actually passionate about physics. So yeah, like you can appear for physics. Are you in ninth standard or 10th standard right
I
now?
just gave my ninth exams and now
Okay,
I'll be
okay.
moving to 10th. So
Haha,
then for chemistry, for chemistry,
okay, so for chemistry, again, like for physical chemistry, R.C. Mukherjee is the book which would help you with the basics of physical chemistry. And in organic chemistry, NCRT of 11th and 12th are like completely sufficient. For organic chemistry, there are like, firstly, तो NCRT ही है organic chemistry के लिए. बट फिर और जेई से रिलेवेंट जो भी सिलेबसेस होते हैं तो वो सब है तो लाइक ऑर्गेनिक के लिए भी अभी सिंस यू विल बी गोइंग टू 10th स्टैंडर्ड ओनली आई आई वुडेंट बी सजेस्टिंग अ वेरी डीप बुक्स बिकॉज वो थोड़ा सा फिर डिविएशन फ्रॉम यू वुड एंड अप वेस्टिंग लॉट्स ऑफ टाइम क्योंकि बहुत सारे इरेलेवेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन भी होता है ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री इज वेरी वास्ट सब्जेक्ट so stick to 11th and 12th NCRT only for organic chemistry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, in NSCJS, physics also cover maths. So, which topic my daughter has to study for NSCJS for maths? There is a trigonometric in 10th
Actually,
standard. Okay, okay. Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah. So like some basic subjects, as you mentioned, in physics, like at times 1D or 2D kinematics has that basics of trigonometry required. So when she would be studying those books which I've mentioned for physics, so as and when whatever mathematical basic knowledge is required, you can study it from like either 10th NCRT or like
10th
Google it and
NCRT
study it
math.
from, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Which topic?
9th, 10th NCRT.
Which
So
type top
All topic,
top?
as
all.
as and when whatever topic, like, as you mentioned, trigonometry is a basic topic, so that helps. But again, like I wouldn't say go open the 10th trigonometry NCRT and go on solving. So whatever part is required for physics, so study that part only, because she will
Trigonometric only. Only trigonometry.
no like not the complete trigonometry of 10th standard. So my suggestion to this would be go on solving the physics question, whatever mathematical background is required for that particular question. So understand and read those particular mathematical chapters,
Okay. Thank
because
you.
it would be deviation for, because since the IJSO syllabus in itself is so vast, and if you like go on studying the mathematical topics also deeply, so it would like eat up so much time.
Okay. Thank you.
Hmm.
Sir, may I ask one more thing?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Actually, there is one astronomy Olympiad, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then, what syllabus does it have, and how can we read about astronomy for that?
So, like I just gave first stage of astronomy, and so more or less physics and mathematics, which are in line with JE syllabus, was sufficient. From second stage onwards, little bit like they focus more on astronomy as a core subject. So since I didn't prepare much for that, so I am unaware of it, like what all books you can follow for astronomy specifically.
Okay, thank you.
You can read articles on Quora or see YouTube videos. You will get relevant books and all.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Sir, excuse me.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, my daughter is in class 9 now. Now next means from April month she will start the class 10 classes. So her aim is become to orthopedic surgeon. So where she has to focus?
So to begin with, like start reading ninth and 10th. Firstly, she'll be going to 10th standard, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So like I assume she will be eventually targeting NEET exam. So in NEET,
yeah.
like again in NEET, physics, chemistry, and biology, everything is
Okay,
important. So like the physics and chemistry resources which I have mentioned, even in NEET
okay,
also HC Verma is considered like one of the golden books to make the foundation strong. And for chemistry, 11th and 12th NCRT, and biology also 11th and 12th NCRT. Since he wants to start preparing early, so like reading the NCRTs in the spare time, 11th and 12th NCRT after completing the 10th NCRT. So that would give her additional edge. When she'll be moving to 11th and 12th standard, she'll be already knowing the basics, and her foundation would be strong. So whatever like materials, high level materials she'd be reading, she would be able to understand it better.
okay. Sir, only means after in class 11 she will take only this subject and maths is no need there.
In 11th and 12th, like maths is not needed. I wouldn't recommend.
Compulsory subject.
Yeah,
Maths
yeah.
is compulsory for them.
What board she is in?
CBSE, CBSE, Maharashtra. We are from Maharashtra.
Ha, so CBSE board, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So in 11th and 12th standard, you get option between either taking biology or mathematics, right?
Okay, okay. Uh, so,
So she should take biology. Taking mathematics again would increase the syllabus, and like she would get less time focusing on the biology and NEET exam. So she should just take biology.
Bio will be better than mathematics for her, na, for the her.
Since she wants to become doctor, so bio is the thing she wants to study. Basic mathematics she'll be learning till 10th standard. That would be enough.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
So any questions? Any more questions? Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Mhm.
Sir, in the NEET, so is there an subject like physics, or if we choose like biology, so is there any subject like chemistry and
Yeah,
physics?
yeah. Physics, chemistry, and biology, all the three subjects have equal weightage in
Oh,
NEET exam. So, so you need to be like strong in physics and chemistry also, as
Uh,
well as biology, definitely.
Sir, I have also heard that few people they are saying that after clearing the fourth level, directly some few university, foreign universities
Yeah,
are
yeah,
calling for research. So it is true. Can you guide
yeah,
us?
yeah, yeah. It is
Uh,
true.
till
So,
which,
so if
which
you'll see how rigorous the selection procedure is, and getting selected among top six students in India in itself says a lot about the student who has cracked all those stages and is representing India internationally. So the
means
other,
last stage only they are selecting, or third stage or fourth stage, because my daughter is interested in research. So
Mhm.
we are means purpose of this exam is only to more clarify the subjects. So someone has told us that the direct Oxford University or few universities are directly offering to student for
Yes,
research.
yes.
So which level she has to clear?
So
Fourth level.
actually, whatever you have heard of like international university directly like inviting the students, so that is after clearing the international stage, and if you get gold, silver, bronze medal, whatever. So in the application procedure of university, you need to write essays and all for a master's or research program. So they're getting selected in for that university of those students who has represented their country internationally. The chances of them are very high. Almost like your letter and essays or application would definitely be accepted. So that is
They are
a
giving
very big advantage.
scholarship, or we have
Yeah.
to pay the fees
So
because lakhs of fees.
once you are selected in that university, so many universities have their scholarship program. So based on the financial status, you need to show some proof. They give scholarships as well.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Just now the opportunity you mentioned, no?
Will the foundation classes help for this exam?
It depends upon you.
Like it depends upon the classes you have joined and
What
what the
effort
found.
you are taken. Not only classes, you also have to take the efforts. First, you go through the syllabus and try to understand that syllabus and learn, go through that syllabus. And just now you mentioning all the books and all, everything. And benefits is there. You will get a lots of knowledge to prepare other entrance exam if you appear for this exam in 9 and 10. Yes. Any more question? Otherwise, we will stop over here.
Sir, as you said that na NCERT books means everything is written in the NCERT. Details are in the NCERT. So rather than like means for math, as well, means with RD Sharma also we are giving to reference. So means for other subject also any publication or anything is there for their
So like
clear.
by the time of 10th standard, like RD Sharma for mathematics would help.
Yeah.
Eventually, like the books which I have mentioned covers the basics of 11th and 12th standard. And
Okay.
eventually, like if you are preparing for JE or NEET or whatever exam, so
Okay.
like I mostly refer to my coaching institute materials, so that and rigorously revised and solved it. So that completed it. Like that helped me covering up many books available. But specifically, like there are more books for physics, chemistry, and biology, which helps you enhance your knowledge in a deeper level as JE or NEET point of view. So, do you
Okay.
want to know
Uh,
the names of those books of 11th and 12th standard, or you are asking for 10th standard itself?
no,
Like,
now she will go in 10th standard. Sir, may I
hmm.
know your publication name and from where we can buy?
Ma'am,
For 10th standard, for what subject specifically you wanna know?
Science.
Science, like
Science means chemistry, physics, bio, three are there.
for bio, like I believe in 10th standard itself, if she wants to eventually focus on cracking NEET examination, so she
Yeah.
should just focus in spite of her 10th standard syllabus, whatever she could study from 11th and 12th NCRT, even in
Okay.
10th standard itself. So that would be sufficient. Eventually in 11th and standard, since I was JEE aspirant, so I don't know like more about biology book. One biology book which I specifically referred for International Junior Science Olympiad and which is relevant for it is Campbell Biology book, Campbell. But I don't know how relevant it would be for NEET examination since I haven't appeared for NEET examination.
Okay.
So this was one more book which I referred. So I also have a detailed doc on OCSC stage preparation like
Okay.
orientation comes selection camp. So
Okay.
I would be sharing it with Bhushan sir and Sushma ma'am. So
Okay.
like whatever student eventually reach to the third stage, like cracks the second stage, so they
Okay.
can refer that material from them because that is having more higher level books. I don't want students to get deviated and start solving those books because that would be like right now for the initial stages that would be waste of time. So as and when required for higher stages, you can ask Bhushan sir or Shushma ma'am. I'll be sharing that specific material with them.
Okay,
So
sir. Thank
this
you.
is specific to IJSO third stage OCSC.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
This is after 10th. No, means after 10th you are saying about this, whatever books and publication you spoke now.
no, no. Now if you want to appear for the IIPT exam, that is the
Okay.
Junior Science Olympiad, then only this book also you have to refer the 11 and 12 standard book also.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
And for biology, others like I want to explain my experience, share my experience for the biology. State board
Mhm.
book is also good because most of the
Okay.
topics removed from the CBSE book, but the
Okay.
anatomy and or genetics is there in the
Mhm.
CBSE. State board books are also good.
Yeah, yeah. Like
They
I,
will include
that's
this.
why I mentioned the topics also. Like yes, you can go through the state board books also. I haven't read state book personally, state books personally.
Yeah.
So yeah, like they are also good. I've heard of it.
Um,
Yes.
okay. Okay.
If you are in the class 8, first you study till the 10 and then you think about the aerospace, okay?
Yes. So,
Okay.
like
Okay.
personally mentioning, when I was in eighth standard, like I was very passionate about science and mathematics. So I like used to study ninth and tenth standard science and maths books also. So yeah, as ma'am very well said, if you are interested in aerospace or any other engineering, first try to complete syllabus till eighth, then till ninth and tenth.
Sir,
So
how
this
you are
would
managing other subjects? With MCJs?
so managing schooling with other subjects is yeah a bit challenging. So like yes, like that that was a difficult task to do, like managing school and this thing also. So that required more extra efforts and extra hours of study. So how is very subjective. Like after the school hours, I used to study for other relevant topics from the mentioned books.
because school have compulsory attendance, school have projects, so it's
Yeah, those all things makes it little
You all
difficult, but
have to
yes.
get from it, okay? You have to attend the schools and all whatever the topics are there, and how to manage the time. It totally depends upon that students.
Hmm.
Take your timetable, uh, and try to follow that timetable. Prepare your own questions. This is the best way for the preparing. Okay, yes. Can we stop over here? Adashara, we have explained very well and
Thank you so much, ma'am.
things meaning
thank you, sir. Thank you
our
very much.
working syllabus, then the books and everything you cover, pages also you have covered. So this will be mostly helpful for all. So you go through the you visit the site, and if you want to know the more, then visit the sites first. Go through that site, try to read the syllabus and all. And if you have any questions further, then you send to us. Then we will forward it to the other side. Okay.
Yes,
And
yes.
sir,
I
one more
love to
question is
answer.
there.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hmm.
one more
Yeah, yeah,
question is
sir.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in chat box, are there any practicals during
So
the exam?
practicals, as I mentioned in that doc itself, like practicals are there in OCSC stage. So there were total of 18 practicals. Out of that, 12 were just the student and six were group practicals. And even in international IJSO examination, there would be group practicals. So total six students were selected. So there were two groups of three each. So we had the practicals there also. And practicals will also carry good weightage.
Yes.
Student has to make uh, student has to prepare from now first stage
No, no,
practical
no, no, no.
stage to started.
Once you have cleared the second stage of INJSO, then you have sufficient time for focusing on practical since the second stage would be done by January end and the third stage is in May. So you have a good amount of months in between. So there you can focus on practicals.
And the
Okay.
practical will be taken at the HBCSC.
So practical examinations would be taken at HBCSC. Yes. So there, like some students aren't able to prepare for practicals beforehand. So in HBCSC itself, initially they would help you getting used to the equipments and all, and then practical examinations would be taken.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I show the what
Okay,
the topic important topics are necessary. It is given in that slide. We will send you. Okay. Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Last question. Last question.
I'm in 9th standard student. Then I'm April into the 10th standard. I I interested in the mathematics subject. Then I want a CAQ exam. Please suggest it when we learning this exam started.
What is that exam?
Mathematics Olympiad.
RMO, you mean CAQ? What is that?
CA I don't
I
CA exam.
CA.
CA examination.
Yes.
It is totally different. No.
So you are currently in what standard?
Yes, yes.
9th standard.
Ninth standard. So yeah, like for even eventually, if you want to become a CA, I think so. This is your question. So am I? Did I get it right or?
You prepare till 10 o'clock. After that, you have to join 11 and 12 standard commerce, and you have to do the foundation exam, foundation course. That is the CA.
Yeah,
Uh,
that is the pathway
yeah,
you need to take.
CA entrance exam.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. So, Bhushan sir, I have shared the doc link which I used for this presentation, and other than that, I've also shared a detailed OCSC preparation guidance,
Yeah, yeah.
which is the third stage, to you on your WhatsApp. So, like what eventually, if any student requires the OCSC preparation guidance, you can share it with them. This doc I have shared in the chat as well. I would again put it in the chat so that students can refer to this basic doc which I used in this presentation.
Sir,
Okay.
last question.
Thank
My daughter is preparing NSCJS. This year she will appear. If she has any query or if any difficulty, so you are available or you are busy in your
So it
schedule.
would be difficult for me to personally clear the doubts, and also like it's been a long time. If you'll see in 2017, I gave the exam, but yeah, like still I would able to answer it, but there is a time constraint to my end also. Like I am currently a working professional, so
Can
it
you
would be
suggest a
difficult for me.
mentor or you know the few students who are appearing,
Uh,
so you
I'm
can connect?
unaware of it right now. If you have any basic doubts, actually, like Googling the questions also would help to some extent. Like there,
Okay.
if you are referring to any standard book which I have mentioned, you can find the solutions online. So going through it,
Okay.
understanding it would
There
definitely
is
help.
any website or any YouTube channel you can suggest where it's available?
many channels,
Uh,
there are many online
you
lectures.
can just simply Google it and whatever channel or website comes out which you feel is relevant, like you would be able to figure out that yourself.
There is okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, Adasha, it's I think 10:20. So
Yeah, yeah,
now
no
we are,
problem.
huh? Okay, very nice.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Okay, thank you
Thank
Okay.
you very
Thank you,
much. Thank you
Adasraj.
very much.
everyone.
Mhm.
Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity. I hope I was able to add some values, and by my experience, you would be like more motivated towards the exam and for the studies and whatever goals you have in your life. So all the very best to each and everyone, all the students. Thank you, Bhushan sir and Shushma ma'am, for like taking this initiative and helping other students by connecting the students who has already cracked it to the students who are willing to crack it. So by providing this medium where we can meet each other and share the knowledge and expertise whatever we have. So thank you so much for inviting me for this talk. I hope like you guys will do great in your life.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
good
you, sir,
night.
for your guidance.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you.